Okay, so I'm doing this week's recap a little bit differently because there's a few things to talk about with respect to King the Hill and football this week. Only 14 people were eliminated this week, so definitely our lightest elimination week so far. I think people are getting the hang of who the good and the bad teams are in the NFL. And, 14 eliminated. The Kansas City loss was probably the most surprising. That one itself took out 7 people. And then a few people lost on the Giants, one on New England, one Philadelphia, 2 Pittsburgh and Seattle. But let's talk about people that should have been eliminated. My Detroit Lions. That game, Lions held Lamar Jackson in check the majority of the game. They were in position to win, 4th and 19. The Baltimore was facing down 2 with 13 seconds to go from their own 26. They complete a long pass. They have a delay of game that's not called by the refs, and then after that, they kick the longest field goal in NFL history that bounces off the crossbar and then goes through. This is the life of a Lions fan. We always lose on some ridiculous bad call / amazing play, whether it's Aaron Rodgers throwing Hail Marys against us in the last seconds of the game, or the Calvin Johnson catch rule, or the Seahawks batting the ball out of the end zone and the refs not knowing the rule that's illegal and them winning the game on that, to our one playoff appearance or second playoff appearance in my lifetime, when they call pass interference on the Cowboys and then they pick up the flag and say, no, actually, we've decided it's not pass interference for no reason whatsoever. And then the Cowboys go on to win the game as a result. The Lions always get screwed. And so all you people, and let me just count how many of them that you are. There are 23 of you who pick Baltimore. You should be out of the pool. I feel like I should just eliminate you. And in particular, let's talk about one person, Terry Au. I don't know Terry myself, but he skated by on Baltimore this week, and last week he got Arizona, who barely survived when Minnesota somehow missed like a 37-yard field goal with no time remaining on the clock to win the game at the end of the game. So, one person definitely living on borrowed time is Terry Au. But we are down to a total of people remaining. It looks like there are 314 remaining entries we started with 476. So it is getting down to it a little bit, but still 314 people left. So if you're going to win, you got to outlast 313 more. And let's just talk a little bit about next week. I have 2 picks remaining. One of mine is certainly going on the team that I'm going to give a little hint to everyone. If you want to win this next week, pick the Detroit Lions. They're playing the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears just had 1 total net yard of passing this last week. Justin Fields played the entire game, and he had 1 net yard of passing. The entire game. Got sacked 9 times. The offense, I think, total accounted for 57 yards, 61 yards, something like that. The Lions are going to win this game. I shouldn't tell everyone this. I shouldn't give my secrets away because no one's going to be looking at an 0-3 team and saying that's a guaranteed stone cold lock, but it is. The Lions are going to win this game, and if you want to stay on King of the Hill and you're still in, this is your chance. Pick the Lions, get the win, and I think that I just shouldn't been giving away my secrets. Pick them. The Bears are the worst team in football. Worse than the Jets, worse than the Jaguars. The Bears are the worst team in football. So pick against them, pick the Lions, and get through. I think that's about it. The only other thing is also always pick the Rams. Matthew Stafford was a great quarterback at the Lions. They didn't surround him with enough people, but the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl this year. If you can still get any kind of decent odds, put your money there. I think that's about it. Picks are due, as always, Thursday game by 6 hours before the game. Sunday game, get them in by Saturday night. And if you haven't paid yet, go ahead and pay. Please pay me. I don't think I'm totally up to date on who has and hasn't paid. There's probably a few that I've missed. So if you see a blank next to your name on payment and you have paid, just remind me and I'll check and make sure I have documentation of it and update it. But good luck to everyone in the 314 people that remain in week 4, and go Lions.